The Monaco resort is my parents' lifeblood.
Oh, it's a resort now?
With the addition of the swimming pool, we should drive heavy tourist traffic right to our door.
Dad, that's bleach for laundry.
It kills the germs. What's the difference?
I'm sorry. You're in arrears on the mortgage.
Just give us a couple months, please. We'll get the money.
How are you, Mr. Jonathan?
I'm good, how are you?
I am wonderfully blessed, and so are you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
We are blessed.
You are beaming with pride. With this is your first movie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the experience like?
It's been magical, it's been touched, it's been mind-boggling. It's just been incredible. Now, I know it's going to be something of an imposition, but we're more than willing to do anything.
You say you want to use these fields here? Then you'll be needing the land beside the barns as well, I'm guessing, for access to the roads?
Parking.
Probably best across 17B. I own the piece down the road, but there are a couple of lots. You'll probably want to avoid dealing with the Browns. And you'll clean up after yourselves, I'm hoping.
Of course.
You captured the whole Michael Lang beautiful hippie vibe.
Thank you.
Now, what is that exactly? I read you saying that there's the vibe of Michael.
Yeah. Well, there's people that really are familiar with Woodstock really know Michael as an iconic person, as an iconic image. He's a guru to a lot of people, or a guru, type person to a lot of people. And so it was really important to Ang and to me, of course, that we sort of captured, hopefully tried to capture, the essence of him. It's very specific. Mm-hmm. And so I did a lot of research, and I spent a lot of time with Michael, who is an incredible, incredible guy with a beautiful family and 2 beautiful kids, and so I just tried to really soak it in, and I got lucky because he really it's just fun to play, to be in the moment and present and easy and in control, and it's just a great thing to play.
And if we don't use all the rooms, you can rent out the free ones. We need to keep some cleanup crews around afterwards. And if you got some bigger spaces for offices, that kind of thing, we need to put in some phones and have some space to park vehicles. You know where we're going?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's
Looks like we can work with this, Ellie.
cool.
I think that he's a very smart, very shrewd businessman with this very surprising exterior and interior of being a true hippie. I mean, he represents the business aspect of Woodstock. Obviously, he spearheaded the whole thing, but he also represents the spirituality and the sensuality and the feel of the time with his hair and his vest and his sandals and his jeans and just the way in which he communicates with people. It sort of represents the vibe of that time period.
I love how Ang's portrayal of you towards the end, the last shot of you, the character, is riding the white horse.
I know.
Off to the sunset.
I know.
There's a lot of that in the movie, huh? A lot of wink, wink, nudge, nudge in many characters that you really have to pay attention to, pay close attention to.
Totally. And, I mean, part of the ironic moment of that scene is we do a little shout-out to Altamont, which was his next concert with the Rolling Stones, which was a disaster. And it sort of reminds us, I think, that that was a moment in time that existed in that very specific moment.
Ultimately, about the transformative, notion of Woodstock, the event, and how everyone's also doing some sort of transformation within themselves.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the movie. It's about taking Woodstock, literally taking Woodstock into your town. What would that mean to you and your family and your hotel business, and how that would bring crazy people into your town and whatever. And then the idea of taking Woodstock spiritually and what that means in the journey that Demetri's character goes on. Right. It really washes over him and changes him. And I feel like I've seen the movie 3 times now, and when I watch the movie, it washes over me. I feel like Ang has crafted this incredible thing that's sort of like, you really feel it, you really take it on as well. It's beautiful.
If you're going to take a trip back in that decade, would you go back to the Woodstock era?
I think that would be my first choice.
Really?
Yeah.
I think mine would be Stonewall.
Okay, well, there you go.
Woodstock.
There you go. Well, that's all, they happen like right after each other.
Year, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
It's starting.
Go see this thing. See what the center of the universe looks like.
It's beautiful. It's fate.
Right there at the top of that hill.
gave them the brownies?